going to keep any of them.
That's exactly right. And remember, they really haven't won the Super Bowl without a number one cornerback. They had Ty Law. They had Darrelle Revis. They never really, Asante Samuel wasn't a number one. I like Malcolm Butler. He's a number one. He's young. He's feisty. I don't want to see him go. If they lose Hightower, they better find a way to keep Butler. Last thing I'll say, I thought the NFL was a copycat league. Well, not in this case, because nobody really copies the Patriots, to my knowledge, in terms of front office moves. Nobody's really copied Bill and his personnel maneuvers.
Yeah.
They don't really do that. No other team in the NFL, at least, seems to get rid of the guy a year early opposed to the year late. Because from what I'm looking at, Pittsburgh is paying top dollar for wide receivers and running backs, something you would never see a team like the Patriots do. The only guy I can think of that even comes close is Sam Presti, and he's an NBA GM with Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I think Belichick, the GM, is probably underrated because he always gets rid of someone a year early and not a year late. All right, specifically to Hightower, listen, I think they like him. He's a team captain. He has that famous locker that Willie McGinnis and Gerard Mayo had that signifies you're kind of the leader of the defense right when you walk in there from the meeting room. 2 enormous plays in Super Bowls. The tackle right before the Malcolm Butler pick in Super Bowl 49, and obviously the strip sack that really ignited the comeback 2 years ago. So he's as big of a playmaker as you can be for the inside linebacker spot. As you mentioned, not as integral of a piece as the cornerback position. But, Mark, I think they're $60 million under the cap. I mean, the issue with the Patriots are, like, if you and I have $10, you may say, I have $10 to spend. The Patriots will say, I can buy a candy bar, but that's not good value. So even though I have $10, I'm not going to buy it. No matter how much money they have, they're not necessarily going to spend it all if it's not good value. So if Hightower can go out there and get, I don't know, something absurd like $16 million a year, they're not going to pay him that. I would love to see them lock him up in the next week before he really hits the market. Maybe give him more than he would expect or entice him enough that he would sign, because I'm afraid he'll go out there and someone will pay him. What do teams do?
He'll certainly get overpaid.
Overpaid. Teams coming off Super Bowl wins, they get paid. I think